Well, thank you very much. I'd like to thank the Telecommunications Workers Union for showing this important initiative, a national unemployment clock that shows every second of every minute of every day of every week how unemployment is growing in Canada, due to a variety of factors, but also due to outsourcing. In a very real sense, this important clock shows the sobering reality of the climb in unemployment in this country. Every 40 seconds, another Canadian family loses a breadwinner. And through the course of this press conference, 24 Canadian families will have lost that very breadwinner. So this initiative is extremely important to show what is actually happening right across Canada on the main streets and the small rural towns of our country. Alors, moi, je remercie les gens des syndicats des travailleurs et des travailleuses en télécommunications parce qu'aujourd'hui, cette chômage-au-mètre démontre l'importance de cette réalité qui existe chez les Canadiens. Et cette réalité, c'est que chaque 40 secondes au Canada, il y a une autre personne, une autre famille qui perd un gagne-pain et une autre personne qui perd leur emploi. Souvent, cette perte d'emploi est due au fait que les compagnies canadiennes, de plus en plus, font l'exportation de nos emplois. Alors ça, c'est une réalité qui devrait changer. On a besoin d'une stratégie, justement, pour qu'on puisse remettre les Canadiennes et les Canadiens au travail. Alors, pour plus d'informations, le syndicat a effectivement mis en place un site web qui était très intéressant et ça se trouve au www.sauvonsnosemplois.ca et cette initiative du syndicat va être très importante de démontrer la réalité quotidienne des Canadiennes à travers notre pays. Merci.
Thank you very much. Our next guest today is Mr. Hassan Youssouf, Secretary Treasurer of the Canadian Labour Congress. Thank you.
Thanks very much and good morning. It's good to be here to join with the TW. I just want to put this in some perspective. Over the last 30 years, a time of great prosperity in this country, between 1975 and 2005, Canada's economy grew by 72%. In the same period, labor productivity increased by 51%. Yet, in a period of economic growth and real productivity gains, real wages stagnated within that period. The middle class is standing still. Middle class jobs and family supporting jobs that allow workers to buy homes, send their kids to colleges and university, and spend money in their communities, these jobs are disappearing. Disappearing because foreign takeovers of Canadian companies with no strings attached, no requirement to maintain Canadian workforce by the government approving the deals. Disappearing because jobs are being shipped overseas to low-wage economies to boost profits and executive compensation, specifically like TELUS, who in bad years of the economy still managed to make a healthy $1 billion of profit. Disappearing because bad trade deals that have turned Canada into a resource exporting country. We need to get back to basic. Rebuild our real economy, get jobs that makes Canada work, jobs that TELUS are shipping to the Philippines and India. Create jobs in the real economy by rebuilding our manufacturing base, investing in research and development, and in good-paying jobs for the future. We need a government committed to make made in Canada procurement policies that help create value added to industries and create good job, family-supporting jobs in Canada. We need a government that's also willing to establish rules for the benefit from the market conditions of our in telecommunications and regulation that should be creating. And they must keep jobs in Canada. I think the effort by TW to bring public awareness to the disappearing jobs in the telecommunications industry is one important step in getting Canadians to focus that they can actually do something about this by sending a clear message to TELUS and other Canadian companies that preserving Canadian jobs where they make the majority of their profit is an important principle to operate in the Canadian market. And I believe this unemployment clock that is going to go across the country will have a significance to many Canadian communities that are facing real challenges in creating real work. The outsourcing of these jobs has little to do with profitability, has more to do with, of course, taking very, very high-paying jobs that Canadians are benefiting from, of course, in sending to low-paying economies in India and Philippines, and nothing to do with actually protecting the marketplace in which TELUS has made its profits. So we're honored to join TELUS workers and the TW in this effort here today, and we're hoping that this public awareness will bring attention. More importantly, the petition that the TW is also launching to at least get the Canadian government to start thinking how they can put regulatory rules in place to help preserve Canadian jobs, such as those at TELUS in Canada. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'd like to remind everyone that after this press conference, we can see the truck that is in position located behind the main gate on Wellington Avenue, and we'll take questions if anyone has any.
So what's the ratio between job losses due to just current state of economy and job losses due to outsourcing?
Most of the information that we have when it comes to